How's it going, guys? So Joel and I are in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, where the legendary Mothman is said to reside. First sighted back in 1966. Very weird and interesting story if you've never looked into it, but long story short, some kids were just north of here in the TNT bunkers and saw something weird flying around in the sky that was way too big to be a bird or anything, and ever since, the legend kind of evolved into what it is today of a 7-foot creature with red eyes and all gray. And there have actually been sightings recently too, not just in 1966 or anything. Actually, as of just a few weeks ago, it was supposedly spotted in Chicago at an airport. A lady was walking out to her car and thought it was just a really tall person in a trench coat hanging out by her car. And then she unlocked her car and the lights came on and the lights flashed towards this being and the thing looked right at her, and obviously she's terrified, and so it starts running towards her, gets within 10 feet and then takes off in flight. I don't know what I would do in that scenario, but that just happened a few weeks ago, literally end of September. So still a very real idea and concept. You know, it outgrows this small, quaint town in West Virginia. And yeah, very bizarre stuff for sure. And it's supposed to be it's rumored that it's a bad omen as well, because apparently whenever Mothman is sighted or seen around, bad stuff follows soon after. So, crossing my fingers for Chicago right now. I wish them well. The Mothman Museum. Apparently the world's only Mothman museum. Cool stuff. We just checked out the gift shop last time when we were here just a few months ago. Felt the need to come back because we didn't get the true experience. So, in we go. Look at those mitts. Those are some hands right there. Claws, I should say.
Just as suddenly as the creature appeared before them, it vanishes.
That's pretty cool, actually.
The terrifying couple heads to town, and when they tell the police their story, they are met with disbelief. That same evening, over 90 miles away in Salem, West Virginia,
Ooh.
a man named
Now that's pretty cool. Eyewitness handwritten police reports. I don't know why just thinking about handwritten police reports just gives me anxiety. That just gives me hand cramps just thinking about it. But obviously the subject matter is much more important.
This strange apparition also disappears. And after news of similar sightings nearly 100 miles apart hits the local news, hundreds of reports about a terrifying
Oh, it looks like it's typed out for us conveniently above if we're unable to read the handwriting. So that's nice. That was nice of them.
The monster's nocturnal habits and bug-like eyes earned a nickname.
I mean, it really makes you wonder because a lot of the eyewitness accounts all match and are very similar to one another. Complete strangers who are relaying the same types of stories. So I feel like that definitely adds some credibility to it. As you can see, a lot of newspaper clippings and police reports and personal accounts of this very mysterious creature. Even more newspaper clippings and personal accounts. Mothman has truly shaken the world.
The designers aren't sure the new high-strength steel could carry the stress.
That was another one of those omens I was talking about. After one of the sightings, soon after, one of the bridges collapsed here. So it would only make sense that Mothman comes back around in 2020 with everything going on. Makes you wonder what's in store for our future.
Then, as the mystery grows, in December of 1966, a local farmer named
TNT area would be really cool to see firsthand. Yep, see the Point Pleasant span collapses, 70 vehicles plunge in the river. Ah, can't even imagine.
But in the 1960s, engineers developed a revolutionary red steel bridge. Wondering if he's slain the infamous Mothman.
That's the bridge that collapsed.
This is no monster.
Yeah, so there's a bridge that collapsed. The Silver Bridge, that's what it was called. Wow.
It's a piece of it.
This owl, now on display at the Mothman Museum, leads
Oh,
some to believe
yeah, that's unsettling.
they saw were just the light reflecting off the owl's large eyes. And many believe the case is finally closed. But other residents are not convinced.
The Mothman sightings went on for almost a year and a half at a very steady pace. Even in the 70s and 80s, there's some very reliable sources who've reported some strange things.
Eventually,
Oh, the cake stand and napkin holder in the coffee shop scene of the movie. I've not yet seen the movie, but it indeed exists. So look it up. Let me know how it is.
Jeff Walmsley has continued his quest for the truth.
Or I'll just watch it myself eventually.
The puzzle of the Mothman mystery, and maybe one day I'll come up with the answer.
In the meantime, this giant Mothman statue looks out over downtown Point Pleasant, where it reminds visitors and residents
Taglines are in German.
strange and terrifying
See if I can,
creature may still be out
if I still remember my German. I'm not even gonna attempt to translate that. I'll just embarrass myself by anybody who knows even a lick of German.
Revolutionary War. But more recent otherworldly events have sparked a revolutionary change in our understanding of the universe. And many of these encounters are commemorated at the
These are really good.
Artifacts from West Virginia's bizarre paranormal history fill the space. But there is one item here that stands galaxies apart.
Mothman prophecies.
7 inches across. They were very rare. They were almost destroyed.
According to occult author and expert Susan Shepard, these artifacts tell a terrifying tale of a visitor from afar. So what exactly do these reel-to-reel recordings reveal about an extraordinary incident that to this day remains a mystery? November 2nd, 1966. Mineral Wells, West Virginia. After a long day on the job, 50-year-old sewing machine salesman Woodrow Derenberger returns home. When his wife greets him, she is shocked by his appearance.
His wife said that he
It's closed off for staff only, but this is pretty cool.
had been lying in a coffin.
A fear-frozen Derenberger pulls himself together and shares the story of his confounding commute. At his wife's urging,
Oh yeah,
Derenberger
the Men in Black.
experienced police.
If you guys don't know about them, look them up. It's a little unsettling.
A local news station arranges for an interview, and details of a chilling encounter go
Apparently, they came around after some of the Mothman sightings
audio recordings of that interview are preserved at the Mothman
in
Museum.
order to conceal information from being spread. written accounts of the bridge disaster. It's a very interesting story overall. BuzzFeed Unsolved on Amazon Prime does an episode about Mothman and all the folklore and hype and culture and stories surrounding it. And they do a much better job describing it than I could, so definitely worth checking out. It's also an episode of Lore, the podcast, where they talk about Mothman. I can't recall which episode number it is, but I'm sure a quick Google search would give the details on that, but also very well researched as always and worth checking out. Very interesting stuff. Really cool artwork. Pretty cool, huh?
See this? The guy that approached that car said, "I'm from another planet," they call us.
No,
Just
I
like
don't-
yours. They
I
said
don't-
we're the searchers. I'm not here to harm you or whatever. He said the guy had this different smile on his face and
Really?
yeah, long black coat. So he approached Mr. Derringer's car.
Really?
He said his name. I can't remember who it was, but.
That's crazy.
But he said, I was kind of unnerved while he was talking to me, and he says, we'll be back in touch with you.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Darren. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's unsettling. Oop. Hey. We're just capturing gold. Gold, Jerry. Gold.
There it goes.
It's
so weird.
it's so pretty here, like, and it's so crazy that they have such a disturbing kind of history and mystery surrounding the city. But man, especially in the fall, this is gorgeous. A lot of bridges here. He's got to find the bathroom. I'll leave him be. Or he's just going on the water. Yeah, because the bathrooms are there. Maybe I should follow him. Yeah, alright, I guess.
There's the Welcome to Point Pleasant sign we saw in the museum.
Oh yeah, nice. Isn't that ironic that it's this awesome picturesque shot of, you know, fall foliage and this awesome architecture with the bridge juxtaposed with all the smokestacks right behind it. It's ironic.
They said that's what they think helped lead to the fall of that other bridge. They said that there was a crack in the steel and that all the soot and all the whatnot from all the coal burning facilities and factories around here helped agitate it.
Oh.
And that's what ended up making it break.
See, it's a good thing you just read that in the museum.
Yeah.
I should have read the stuff closer, huh? Instead of just babbling the whole time. Babbling all this nonsense that probably isn't even true.
That might be where the bridge was, because that's a railroad bridge. But over there might have been where the southern bridge was.
Right?
Yeah.
I remember the last time we were here, like, yeah, no, the bridge was there. No, wait, it was there. And we just kept pointing it. So I don't even know where it is. I need to convince this guy to get a slice of Mothman pizza. They got it here.
They have a Mothman diner too.
They do. They have Mothman pretty much everything here.
Yeah.
It's great.
Wouldn't mind eating.
Yeah, I could eat. Wonder what that means. Anyone who's taking sign language. just do that every time you go into a store. Hey, just
They'll be like right back there.
right back there. Yep. Down the hall to the left. Thank you.
I can't believe I only brought one short sleeve shirt.
I know, that's why you should have bought a Mothman shirt. You would have been all set.
No. I just feel like such a tourist.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of are. But I am too.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Alright.
But I overdress too. I can't give you too much gripe because I'm sweating here.
I like never wear short sleeve shirts unless it's like 100 degrees. And then today I'm like, oh my god, I have to wear a short sleeve shirt, but all I had was my pajama shirt. And I didn't have a regular ball cap. I just have, and my hair's a freaking mess. So I'm like, well, I gotta put my freaking winter hat on here, 80-degree weather.
As all of our trips go, we're already starting it looking homeless, out of place, and very disorganized and chaotic, and that's how we roll.
You would think I would learn by now.
You'd think.
But, you know.
I'm not even totally sure I packed deodorant, to be honest, so I might have to buy some. Because that would not be pleasant for either one of us.
Point Pleasant.
Point Pleasant. Oh, you did it. You did it.
You get this about cheap corn stuff?
Yeah.
It's kind of a sad story. Actually, it is a sad story. They just obviously differing views, and I think it was, don't quote me, but I want to say it was, you know, broken treaties, broken promises.
Right.
Chief Cornstalk said when the last, you know, when they were basically kicked out of the area and there was bloodshed and stuff, he said that this area would never know peace. And, you know,
and a lot of historical catastrophes have happened here.
Yep.
So, yeah, no, it's a very.
He was not happy about being pushed off his land, which I don't blame him for.
No, I don't either. It's a lot of yeah, there was a lot of conflict in this area and a lot of bloodshed, and despite what everything looks like now and all the tourist attractions, I mean, this area has a lot of history as a whole. Not all of it is pleasant, despite what the name may infer.
There's murals, there's a lot more murals the other way.
This is cool. Yeah, and then it like kind of blends into a state park up here. I tell you though, just being here a few months later, just the fall foliage in the background, yeah, it looks so much different. It's so pretty. You know, I've thought about putting like a radio on a bike or something like that and riding it around.
Yeah, that's kind of a bigger bike too.
It is.
Going off road.
Going off road. Yeah, the tires for it. Can you imagine me taking my Bianchi road bike off roading? It'd last me like 2 seconds. I'd be down.
Put some big tires on it.
Yeah. Put some big tires on that small like aluminum frame. Yeah, that would work out real well. little handlebars, like, yeah.
trying to steer this thing.
Oh god, especially if I took the pedals off and had like little clip-ins for the shoes. Off-roading, that's such a. Why has no one done this yet?
Sure, somebody has.
I'm sure.
Like the Native American side, the other side is the European
Yeah.
side.
It's interesting how they divided it.
see right here, this part of the park, they have where they meet.
Yep.
Kind of, it's almost like a timeline.
Right.
See how bad it gets.
It's a general rule of thumb, unless it's an absolute emergency, do not use park bathrooms. You might as well just go in the woods, honestly.
Well, some of them have been alright, but some of them have also been a hole in the ground.
Yeah, literally. Like, literally, they just like dig a hole. It's like, there you go. And then we'll tease you. We'll put a soap dispenser in there, but we're not gonna have any soap in it. It's like, thank you.
And then you're not gonna want to touch it because it looks so gross.
And then,
like, you go for it anyway, and then nothing comes out.
Yep. And then you grab the handle to leave, poop. It's like, come on.